Alright. I think we're back. Yeah, I switched servers. I was on New York and went to Chicago. Now it doesn't... Oh man. Every time... Yeah, we're dropping... Definitely dropping some frames, but usually dropping less than we were dropping before. No, it's just... It seems like my internet's fine, at least on my side, so it might be something going on with Twitch, I think. It could be, yeah, especially with AGDQ, right? It's definitely... I'm definitely dropping less frames now, but every once in a while I'll just get like a spurt of frames being dropped. And everything seems fine on my side. I tested my speed, I'm getting 10 megabits upload right now, which is plenty, since I'm only streaming at, you know, at 2 megabits, so... Seems steady right now. So yeah, I'm thinking it's the Twitch servers, I'm thinking. Well... At least we're not playing a game that's too, you know, bitrate intensive, so if we drop some frames it's not going to be horrible, but we'll make do with what we have for now, yeah. Well, I mean, it'd be more the Twitch servers than anything. So if I'm dropping a lot of frames, it's either my internet or Twitch, so and my internet tested fine, so I'm getting the 10 megabits I usually get, so definitely seems more like on Twitch's side. It's like, what's the GDQ? Wonder how many people they have watching now. It's prime time too, so yeah, GDQ is like 150,000 people right now, so close to 150,000. So servers are probably a little bit more overloaded than normal. So yeah, I'm still dropping frames, aren't I? Yeah, I'm still I'm dropping like 10% of my frames right now. This is ridiculous. And that was with a different streaming server too, and I don't want to try a server that's like even further from where I am, because it's in New York. I was on New York, now on Chicago, and it seems to be about the same. So it's just Twitch's intake, I guess. Let me. Just try a really crappy bitrate. Let's try 1500. It's gonna suck, but 1500 bitrate. So 1500 seems okay, but it's probably gonna look like crap. Alright, well, we'll take what we can get, I guess. Let me try something medium here. 1500 seems okay, like I don't see any frames dropping right now. But it seems like the frames drop in intervals, like every once in a while I just get like a spurt where it's dropping frames like nuts, and then other times it's okay. 1500 is probably a little too low to actually have a decent quality. Let's try 1800. All true, but then, you know, the rest of the stuff's gonna look like crap, so 1800 seems okay, so we'll try that, and just let me know if it starts, because where I usually sit, like right now I'm like sitting in front of OBS, I'm staring at the drop frames and it hasn't moved from like a minute, so of course we're not moving, but yeah, so I'm not dropping any frames right now at 1800, so just let me know if you see it seems to be skipping. And I'll try lowering it a little more. I'll go back to 2000 later on. When you're partnered, it's not a problem, because of course, you know, they'll give you different options, but when you're not partnered, it's like, you know, if you don't have, you have too high bitrate when servers are packed, then everything just slows down to a crawl. Alright, so just let me know. Alright. Go here before, right? This is the nursing room. Floors are tough, but we get hurt too. Sleep well and eat well. Oh, definitely, yeah. But even then, like I'll notice a like decrease in quality when if I look at a stream. Like if I'm streaming at 1600 versus 2000, I'll definitely notice a difference. Even with generation games this generation, like everything's just kind of blockier. So. Figure I might as well get the better quality as I can. Right? Big chocobo, no. It's the bird of the sacred lolly. Chocobo, come here and hold your belongings. It smells like chocobos. I guess we gotta use a carrot. I might use my carrot here. I got lots of carrots to use, but is there anything I need to put on the chocobo? Like, no, not really. Lolly ho! Double check how the bit rate hasn't changed since I put it down to 1800, so I think we're okay for now. Maybe it was just something temporary with Twitch. I'll just have to remember to bring it back up later, but we'll keep it at 1800 for now, because at prime time with AGDQ running, Twitch's servers are probably getting pounded, so... Tower of Babel has a huge cannon called a super cannon. Take care, ho. What? What did you just call me? You wanna fight, buddy? I feel like there should be a way to get to that pot there. Monsters here in the underground are strong. Be careful. I'm brave, but you're braver. There's all these empty chests. Just teasing us, aren't they? I know Golbez is out of Babel, but the strongest of the four fiends is called Rubicant of Fire is there. Not Rubicant. Come back alive, Lolly. Do not overestimate your powers. Retreat whenever you have to. Never! This guy is on meth or something. Tanks will attract the attention of the cannon, so you can sneak in, Lolly. This is the pond of life, Lolly. Want a sip? Sure. Well, with the overlay, you definitely notice the difference, but in general, yeah, I probably wouldn't see too much in terms of the game itself. But I figure, might as well get the best quality as possible, especially since I'm uploading to YouTube after. I could be recording on my side, but I should be doing that instead, because I usually just take, Twitch's stream, kind of cut it down a bit and then send it to YouTube, but recording on my side would be better, generally. Especially if the internet goes down. There's a chunk. Just ran out of recording space. Kept finding tents, now we keep finding cabins. Still a small area I didn't visit in the castle. I'll visit that first before we go. Did we go in here? Yeah, we did. We're gonna stay at this overpriced inn. Did they go in here? No. This looks familiar. I think that's the place we missed. Don't think I went all the way up here. No, I didn't. King Gian permits you to take the treasures. So many treasures, 500 gold. What a nice game, got 1,000 gold out of all these treasures. Oops. Ooh, strength ring. I can imagine, yeah. Probably looks like 10 times better. Oops, what am I giving to her? Put that on Ying. Assuming this raises strength. That goes up by... And I don't think that's even worth it. Get one extra attack, but I lose so much magic defense and regular defense. Just not for one attack, it's not worth it. Well, Diablo 3 shouldn't be that graphic intensive. Other Ether Wand. I mean, it's a relatively old game now. I mean, it's been out for what, like 3 years at least. So it's probably not super graphic intensive, but it's not like it's a first-person shooter or something like that. 4 years old, yeah. That's about right. Well, I guess we just started 2017, so yeah, 4/5 years old, 4.5 years old or something, yeah. Old enough. So I remember the first version or the first when it first came out. It was like let's see, it was like online, always online DLC type thing, or not DLC, always online DRM. So even if you wanted to play solo, you had to be online. It had the auction house, I think, where you can like spend real money or something like that. Like, there's so many things they got rid of in the beginning. Or there was a huge issue at the beginning because of the whole online DRM, where you couldn't play the damn game because, you know, the servers were down. Everybody was hammering the servers, so... Paralyzed. Ooh, my whip is good. Green Spear is nice. Strike first. You know, nice of the kick option, or the kick thing was, let's do some of these fire arrows while we can, before we start meeting enemies that are, want to hold on to these ice arrows, because, you know, it'll probably be good against fire enemies later on. Jump. Like I played Diablo 2, but I don't remember. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I platinumed it, but obviously when you platinum it, you're just doing whatever is the minimum required to platinum it. So I didn't continue playing past that. And of course, it's no DLC or anything like that. Didn't play any of the expansions, so I don't remember what the hell class I played for that when I was doing that. That's the nice thing with games like that. You can there's a huge amount of replay value. Try different classes. You can play it over and over and get higher and higher levels. And of course, it's like randomized pretty much. PS3 version. I think it's PS3 version I bought them. Or was it the PS4? No, I'm not sure. Can look it up real quick. I don't remember it being that hard. Well, it depends. Did the PS4 version come with any of the expansions? Because I didn't have any expansions, so... Let's pull it up here. PlayStation app. The most annoying thing with the damn PlayStation app is you can't order the damn trophies alphabetically. Unless you're on the PlayStation. It's like, give me the damn option to sort my damn trophies. Like, no, you gotta see them in order of, like, completions. Like, you kidding me? Where do I go here? Logic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't the Reaper of Souls version. I'm almost positive it was the... I'm pretty sure it was the PS3 version. It's been a while since I platinumed it, so... Trophies. Of course, there's no damn option to sort. Just give me a minute here just to scroll through here and see if I can spot it. There's Sony in their infinite wisdom don't know how the hell to put a sort option in their app. Pretty far down since it's been a while. Symphonia. So many games I've started and didn't finish and get far into. Any day now. Fizz. How far is this thing? Came that far, that long ago. Dungeon Siege 2. Might have missed it. Feels like I'm going way too far in my list here. I skipped it. I don't think it was that long. Like, it's the problem when you have like over 200 platinums, trying to find a damn specific game in there when there's no option to sort by like alphabetically. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've gone too far here because I'm remembering this long ago. Near Artanelico Cobra. Yeah, that's one I haven't. No. Probably missed it, so anyways. I'll have to look it up, and I'm pretty sure it was the PS3 version. Yeah, it's just Landale as my PSN profile. Oops. Alright, guess I'm going that way. just turn on my PS3 or PS4 to be able to sort the damn trophy list. Sony and their infinite wisdom. Staring at the list while I... Tales of Zillia... Final Fantasy X on the Vita. Well, it's cross-platform for the trophy list. There he goes, Diablo 3. Yeah, PS3. Yeah, I got the Platinum Trophy in 2015, March 1st, 2015 is when I got the Platinum. 1.3% of people who play Diablo 3 have the Platinum, so... Ultra rare! Yeah, so... PS3 version. And the original PS3, yeah. Size. Strike Burst. I thought I had Strike First. How come they struck first? It's cheating bastards. I don't remember it being that hard, though. That's... well, this is according to the PSN app, so I don't know. Probably different depending on... If you're looking at a trophy-specific site, then yeah, they're going to be just people who are like on that site. Versus this is from PSN, so probably 1.3% of the people who've played the game. Who have sync the, I guess, the trophy list to PSN have the Platinum Trophy. But obviously, if you're on a trophy site, only people who would sign up for that trophy site would be showing up. So I'm pretty sure it's not 10% of people who played Diablo 3 have the Platinum. That'd just be way too high. Yeah, PSN profiles you have to kind of sign up for it, if you will. Like, they're not just gonna have everybody's PSN on there. So, 1.3% of people, and 10% of people who actually are going for Platinums have it. who are signed up for that. I think I did too. I remember a long time ago. I don't remember if I did or not. Anyway, it's a great site to get like a PSN kind of looking for a PSN signature thing. So I haven't gone for trophies in a while, so. So go for it. I'll add you to my list once I get to the, once I turn on my PS4. Actually, I'm just doing the PSN app right now. So add me. Do it. Alright, let's save here. I haven't saved in a while, I don't think. Do we really want to go in a tower that they keep like shooting at? That wouldn't be a smart thing, would it? Oh, we can't climb into a tank? That'd be awesome. Alright, let's use a tent here. Yeah, we don't need a cabin. A million tents, might as well use it. Gotta use the tents. Alright. Easy, Nick. Pretty easy, actually. Were they supposed to be tough? This is all a joke. Almost got them all before they combined. Kind of realized it looked kind of easy, and then they started combining. It's like, oh. This is a reason. Ice arrows. This is obviously going to be a place to use ice arrows. Yep. Wait. We have a D1 event. Right, time to switch to ice arrows. So we've got a million of them now. I don't know why you can only equip 20 when you do it this way. It's really weird. If you equip it in like outside of battle, you can equip all of them. But if you do it inside of battle, you can only equip 20. Like, what's the point of that? Yeah, charming these guys is probably not the smartest idea. Let's charm something that can just heal everything else. So they're not doing any damage anymore, but let's paralyze them. Or not. Nope. So that guy's not asleep anymore. Really annoying when with these status effects. You don't actually see the status effects in this game. If they expire or what, it just randomly off the monster. Like, you don't even know if it's stuck, or well, I guess you know if it's stuck because it physically says so. But there's no indication, visible indication, the monster's asleep or paralyzed or anything like that. Okay, that makes sense. So I kind of figured it's not doing much damage, but it was either that or the flame one, which is probably horrible here, or the fire sword. Did I sell the wind one? I did, didn't I? It was Guess we're using the dwarf axe. Use the drain spear like when we're fighting a boss or something. Okay, that axe is a throwing axe. Well, I guess she like right-handed or left-handed? So I know there was who was it that was using a bow in a different hand? But I don't know what which hand does she have right now? Like, does it physically show like the damage going up if you switch hands, or is it just assumed? Like what, 29 damage there? 36? Yeah, that's higher, isn't it? Oh wow. Significantly higher. It's good to know, thank you. The rest of my ice are over there. Let's combine all this crap together. Get in there. Oops. Yeah, Kane right now is, well, he's left-handed right now. I didn't try switching it around for him, but that's how he came when we got him. I mean, if they purposely put the stuff in his wrong hand, you get them, it's kind of annoying. Did we? Well, Purim, like, usually they start off, like, when you get them, you would expect them to have the stuff in the right hand, right? So if he's left-handed, when you pick him up, I mean, having his stuff in the left hand would make sense. But when we picked Rosa back up, she had the bow in the other hand. So why the hell did she do that? You know what I mean? See, like, I don't think he can even. Yeah, see, he can't use anything in his right hand. So he is definitely left-handed. Like, he can't put weapons in his right hand. So. It seems like only, seems like most of the people who are left-handed are, like, permanently left-handed. Rosa just seems to be ambidextrous, I guess, and I guess she's stronger on her left hand than her right hand. Alright, sorry. Purim and... I can't remember who's who. Damn twin names. Oops. Let's heal Riddy up a bit here. Everybody else is doing kind of okay. Maybe he'll rose up a bit. There. Unless you get twins back, it doesn't really matter anyways. You jump with an axe. Maybe again. Could be. What do you think she would be using in her, you know, in her strongest hand right off the bat when you pick her up? She didn't realize she was, you know, left-handed or something? That's pretty stupid. Oh my life, I didn't realize I was left-handed. 666. secrets. Right. Next level. Sure, monsters just attack so much faster. You get like 3 hits for every hit that we do. Jump. How's that charmed? Let's just cast a wall on. Thank you. He's casting walls on everybody now. Look how fast he attacks. Like, holy crap. Like 5 seconds he attacks. It's just crazy. I guess, yeah, that would make sense. Like, just thinking about it, yeah, you're right. If I'd be using a bow, yeah, I'd be holding in my left hand and drawing with my right hand, so that does make sense. But still, I mean, you think she would be holding the bow in the correct hand, you know, when you pick her up. Like, I could see if let's say she had a staff and then we equipped her with a bow, then it would be our mistake. But she started off with a bow in her right hand, so... So, like, she didn't even know herself how to use her damn bow. It's pretty sad. Yeah, like, so just thinking about it, yeah, I would definitely, if I was using a bow, I'd definitely be pulling the string with my right hand, and I'm right-handed, so I would definitely not do it with my left hand. Just the thought of it would just be weird. So yeah, definitely makes sense to be using it on your left hand, or your dominant hand pulling back the string. Yeah. But just the fact the game gave it to her that way, that's just wrong. Wrong, I say. Game's like, aha, we snuck a Easter egg in there for you. If you switch it around, she's better. Heal is such an expensive spell. Yeah, now they're both charmed. Haha. Let's heal him up a bit. Oh wait. Damn it. Yeah. The Drain Spear kinda sucks, but The upside is, you know, I don't need to really heal him when he's using it. So good against like trash, and then I'll switch him to like the axe when fighting a boss or something. So I figured it's like I bet you there's monsters in here. It's just too clean. Identifying object. Oh no, kill him fast. Use your lightning. Ouch. Miss. 1 damage. What? Should do some good damage now. Can we not hit him when this guy's in the way? There you go. Paralyzed him. Aha! Can do some damage. Definitely need to kill him first, though. There we go. What do we get? Blizzard Spear, there we go. It's a good upgrade when we go fight the boss. In the meantime, we're still gonna hold on to the Drain Spear, because do I wanna break this? How happens if we do nothing? Thinking smacking the egg would be a bad idea. Let's just wait for it to hatch. Use a little bit of fire. He baited a bit. Have a nice omelet. It's hatching! Yay! Mommy! We hatched it with fire! Feels like you should be able to run away there for free. It's a freaking egg. But, you know, knowing my luck, I would have tried running away, and looks like a trap there in the next to the other door. That middle tile looks different. Some more monsters. More monsters. This time we're killing this thing first. Paralyze this thing. Charm it or something. There we go. Now we can concentrate on the big guy. Dumbass. Yeah. Drain Spear does nothing when he's at full health. Nice sword. Sleep spell, or this sleep sword doesn't do that much anyways, so do something with more damage. Yes, that middle tile looks weird, so let's avoid it. It's like a pitfall or something. Cat Claw. Does it have any special abilities? Manual, where'd you go? Come on, manual. Weapons. Claws. Where's the claws? Cat Claw. Sleep. That could be handy. Better than poison, anyways. So I give them sleep and charm. Although, technically, I mean, what's the point of sleeping them and charming them? You just realize you're starving? Well, it's a good thing you just remembered. I guess you thought it was a storm outside and you realized it was your stomach. Happens all the time. Wait, does that actually give them an increase in attack? There's 1 point of attack increase. I'll put them to sleep and charm them. So no matter what, if they get hit, they're going to be... I wonder what happens if... Just because it seems like charm lasts longer. Or at least I've never seen it actually come up unless I did damage to something. Mind you, I've never really... Because I'm sure I've charmed a few monsters where just like let them do their thing for like 3, 4, 5 turns and they never turned on us until we actually hit them. So even when sleep runs off, they're still going to be charmed, I'm assuming. So still kind of a good combo. Strike first. The only problem is the damn automatic ATB system. It's like they give you strike first, but you're lucky to get like 2 of your guys attacking before the enemy attacks. Fast. Are we handy? Fast plus Berserk equals dead enemies. Here are 2. Did I go down here yet? Wait, is that the entrance or is that lost? Let's leave that bottom one alone for now. Okay, didn't, I found life. Hooray. Archer. Word name for a bow, Archer. Ouch. Just realized she's getting low here. You're not on cover. Still sleeping charmed, alright. Now we got like a million years to do everything. If only we had a... Do we have a... No, he's not asleep anymore. Should have a cure bow so we can just put something to sleep and just cure everybody for free. Or cure staff or something. So everybody gave cure staffs to keep leaving the group. It's one of the most annoying things when you buy good gear for somebody and then they just leave. It's like, really? Can't just leave me the gear? Can't take it off their dead corpse? Nope. Oh, great, strike first. We get one hit in before they attack us. Not even. We get to start casting a spell before they attack us. Such an annoying system. That's stupid. Well, it is called Pizza Hut. I mean, what are you doing going to a Pizza Hut without ordering pizza? It's like going to a steakhouse and ordering a salad or something, you know what I mean? Guess they weren't making enough money though. That's people were just ordering the $5 stuff, and it's like, oh, we're not making no money off this. Force everybody to buy stuff they don't want. Oh crap! Run away! 33 gold. Somebody go back and pick that up. A lot of money. Save point. Are we ever gonna use up all these tents? I mean, by the time we use up all these tents, we're gonna have like 1,000 cabins. Then we're gonna have 1,000 houses or something. One more try. No, I already got a bunch of cabins, so... I do notice that tents don't quite fill up your MP, assuming you used up a lot of it. I haven't gotten to the point yet where... Well, you can see Rosa there, like I didn't use up any magic, but she's at 249 out of 250 after sleeping in that tent. So I'm thinking the cabins are just better. This is recover HP and MP, this is restore HP and MP. Slight, you know, wording difference there. So this is probably like a full heal. Like full heal and restore. This is like a, you know, just semi-heal and restore. I don't know if it fully heals you. Didn't look at my health, but I'm assuming it fully heals you and then it restores maybe, you know, 100 magic or something. Damn it. Why does it they hit everybody but her? She have like, she have some resistance to fire or something? I'm not using the wizard stuff. I don't know. Could be, like, from the sounds of the cabin, it sounds like it's probably a full heal. So it's just just the tent in the cabin. Where lies the Naga? Or don't paralyze it, see if I can. I don't care at all. Could be. Didn't really check what her magic evasion was. But she's wearing the same stuff. Well, maybe she just has high natural magic evasion. You'll sleep and charm. So everybody leave the Naga alone. Use it as an item? Maybe not. Let's use the archer as an item. When we drain it, use the cat claw. We'll see if any of these do anything while we wait for it to kill itself. I guess its charm eventually does wear off. Seems like it has one turn where the charm is inactive, or the sleep is inactivated, but the charm still sticks. A shield. That's nice. Now, is this like... I'm wondering if this is like the Final Fantasy 1 where ice armor protects you against the opposite element. Like, ice is strong against fire. You'd think fire shield would protect you against fire, right? But it seems like it's a shield of fire, so it would protect you against ice, and vice versa. Let's see, armor... Especially since we just got that ice shield in this dungeon, which is a fire dungeon, so being the most logical. There's fire. So yeah, fire is effective against ice, ice is effective against fire. That's what I thought. So just like the first one. So let's wear that ice shield. Nope. Still the reverse. A weird empty room, which means there's something in it. According to the manual, fire armor is effective against ice, and ice armor is effective against fire. Yet the fire sword deals fire damage, and the ice sword deals ice damage. So it's just a little confusing that way, but Ice Sword is definitely strong against fire. Got our ice armor now. They're probably all the same stats as the fire. I don't know, it actually is a little stronger. Missed. You suck. Let's do a party white cure here. And cure myself a little bit. Good enough. Let's cure. Let's go Yang a little more. Alright, get around. Onwards! Kill that thing fast before it casts Blaze on us. Good 8. No, but just attack. Jump! Kane is so slow. 2,000 gold. We're rich! Buy a house now. Quite literally, because cabins are worth, like what, 1,000 gold? Tofu, are they strong against fire or weak against fire? They look like they're made of ice. No, they're definitely... did some damage. Drain is really good against them. Usually the only melee weapon that actually does damage against them. Let's try fire. Ice did like 60 something. No, ice is definitely the weapon to use, or the spell to use against them. And of course, you know, drain. And the drain is really good. For some odd reason. It's the correct path, so let's go get some treasure. Give us a chance to attack here. Oh, I mean, the guy is strong against ice. It's a chimera, so it's probably strong against any elemental attack. Because there should be enough. Anybody else need a heal? And should be okay for now. Cure 2, totally worth it. I need to use more of these items. Aw. I never use that's what I find in Final Fantasy games. I never use items, except the rare time like where you know, I need to use an ether or an elixir or something like that. But in terms of curing items, like these cure 1 potions are gonna be useless in battle. So if I'm gonna be using them, might as well use them outside of battle. Because in battle, they're gonna heal less than the damage you've taken from one enemy hit, so this is absolutely useless. Even the Cure 2s now are probably pretty useless. Now, is this the right path or the wrong path? Was the other place the right path? Oh. It's like a drain spear has a low chance to hit. There too. So many of these guys probably won't be able to do enough damage with one cast of these. Annoying. That did nothing. No. Then again. Sure. Considering going up so many floors, this has got to be the right way, so the other path is probably the wrong way, which is the way I really wanted to get. Just a big staircase leading to something made it look like it was the right way. Run away! You're gonna turn us to stone! At least stone in this game is a progressive thing, so it's not like you're instantly turned to stone. It's like, alright, you're starting to turn to stone, so if you don't kill them in time or heal yourself, boom, stone. That's why it ain't worth fighting this thing. It's holding a treasure, maybe, but just a random encounter. How the hell would stone men surprise you? Like, that'd be pretty hard to get surprised by a bunch of... I guess they could be statues and then they just suddenly turn to life or something and you're like, whoa! Statues! That's the only way I can see them surprising us. Haha. Now we're safe. For now. And these stone guys are really weak against ice. Which is kind of weird. Of course, this game doesn't really have a. I mean, doesn't have like a four-way elemental pyramid, like four-way elemental square like most games. You have the obvious where ice is strong against fire and fire is strong against ice, but there's also lightning, which is strong against water, but there's no water against, like, you know, or earth, you know what I mean? Usually, like, air is weak to... air is strong against earth, and earth is strong against water, I don't know. Something like that. It's usually like water is against fire, fire is against air, air is against earth, earth is against water, or something like that. When you only have three, it's weird. This felt like it was going the right way here, but probably see some. No, okay. All the way back there for nothing. Damn it! Because we need a key. They probably go up and down some stairs and. Damn it! All the way back for nothing. So it probably is the right way. Well, it definitely is the right way now that it's locked. Oh, jeez. These guys. How do we lose money if we had a strike first option? That's the thing, right? You see those stairs, you're like, oh man, that's the right way. I'm gonna go the other way because that's where treasure is. Because there's always treasure in the wrong way. And you're like, you're going up a bunch of floors. Like, oh man, there must have been a treasure room then, because it's going to. I'm going too far away from it, so. There's no way that could be a that could be, you know, the right way if you're going up like 20 floors in order to reach the other stuff. But sure enough, game just trolls you like that. Ah, this could hurt. That's good. The only attack Yang. He's the best one to attack in the back row. Hey Chris, how's it going? Oh. Shoot, should have saved. Master Rubicant, please be careful. Eblan has fallen, so the threat is gone. They'll take care of this place while I'm gone. He's a nut job. Big surprise. Hehehe, Golbez and Rubicant both are gone. I'm the leader here. Weird guy. Hush. Who's there? Oops. Cecil. Won't you call for help, Doctor? I don't need help. Take me lightly or you'll get burned. Makes me laugh. Haha! Now face my beloved child, Balnab. Go, ball knob. Grr. Me smash. Ouch, not me. Them over there. Grr. Beat them up. Damn it, ball knob. Supposed to be stupid. I must oil him. That's what I figured. Probably good to get the doctor first. It's really annoying that you don't see how much health the enemies get when they heal themselves. One thing that's really annoying. Like, you see the enemies casting heal or recover, whatever, but you don't know if it actually worked or how much they actually recover. It's really annoying. You notice how much damage that did, but I killed him, so I'm not sure if he was low on health or just did a lot of damage. Either way. Oh, oil! Oh, I-L. Uh-oh. Yikes. Rip. Rip Rydia. I'll show you my real strength. You're dead. We just killed you. Now the real fight. Gas. Great. Eat some beans before starting this fight. Supposed to see a skeleton or something? Ouch. Mission. What did you just cast there? I don't know if he's a skeleton. I don't want to try curing him. What was that? Like a sleep spell thing? Why didn't we try yet? We tried Shiva, we tried Titan, Indra. Oh, he's casting heal on us. What a nice guy. Rip. Tower key, yay! I wonder where that's used. Ha ha ha, this Tower of Babil connects the ground and underground. Rubicant has already moved all the crystals to the upper world. I shall annihilate the dwarves with my super cannon, ha ha ha. He says as he dies. How the hell are you gonna eradicate them with your cannon? You're dead. Dwarves are in danger. We must stop the super cannon. We must destroy it. Looks like a warp device, but we can't use it. Watch me. Damn it. Let's get hurt. Just attack. You can cast Blaze. Up here. Chimeras are nasty, especially if you cast that stupid blaze spell. Let's go use that key. But let's go save first. I'm sure we're gonna have another fight on our hands. Who has a hole in their pockets that keeps dropping money? How does that make sense? Like, are we carrying our bags of money just like, just gold coins just overflowing out of our pockets, and we lose them every time we run like hell? Like, we've got a magic bag that holds 10 tents and 5 cabins, yet we can't hold on to like a little bit of change. Let's see. Well then, how do you run away sometimes without wasting money? Doesn't make sense. Why is it different amounts all the time? Paralyzed. I gotta check what her arrow count is. We're getting pretty low. Check just in time. Got 2 arrows left. Might want to hold on to those. Those arrows are pretty strong. Mute arrows are even better, but I don't want to waste those. Let's use lightning arrows for now. I love those ice arrows. In case I run into, well, the next boss. I can be right here. Always ask us what we want to use here. Like, is it not obvious what we're going to use? I mean, I think I'm going to use a pass, right? Oh wait, nothing happened. Like, it's pretty obvious. There's only 1 key in our inventory. I don't think there's ever a point where there's 2 keys in our inventory. Goodbye, dwarves. You just see that just grabs his hand to his pocket and just like throws money and run. Your fun is over. They were having fun murdering dwarves. Sadistic bastards. You, how did you get here? Get them! Dark imps. And the final boss is insanely hard. Whew, that was tough. Now, where's the real boss? How about this? Why do my guys always stand around and let the monsters or whatever do whatever the hell they want? You know, like, just like when we killed, what's his name there, and his glove just, like, went and grabbed the crystal. We just stood there and watched. I mean, do something. Oh, what? Yang, what are you doing? No, Yang, no! I'll take care of this. Go on, escape. No, don't. It'll explode. Go! Acho! It's locked. Tell my wife to live for me. Open up, Yang. Yang, please, don't do this. So let's see, who are we getting next? Probably the Bard. It's probably like out of bed now. He'll be joining us now. It was a good trip with you all. Yang, open the door. Ah. Okay, so why did he lock himself up in there? It doesn't open. Man, he died with all his gear on him. Ugh. Every time, they always die with all their gear. One day, they're gonna leave their gear behind and they'll be rich. Rip Yang, yeah. Good riddance. That was decent. You can kind of tell when they're about to die when you look at the their inventory list and it's like, oh, there's nothing else. Like, let's see, what's the best claw? Cat claw. We just picked up the cat claw. I wonder if he's dying soon. Like, you know that Sid has probably come back because we haven't picked up the Earth Hammer. So it's either gonna be Sid or the Bard. And of course, the manual kind of spoils the fact that your Dark Knight becomes a Paladin because, you know, you have a bunch of swords that are only usable by the Dark Knight, and then suddenly there's a point where there's no more Dark Knight items, it's all Paladin items. It's like, like Paladin swords. And just by looking at the item list, you can kind of figure out who's going to disappear and when. Yeah, well, it's not like that in every game. they always, you know, they always quote-unquote die and like separated where you can't actually spot them. And like that in every game. And they become evil. They get twisted to the dark side, and then you knock them unconscious, and then they wake up like, what was I doing? You know, typical story. Why can't I exit? God damn it. There's an exit spell for a reason. Yeah. I know, eh? It's like one of them, that's like the first game where they actually killed off a character for real. Like a main character. Rip! It's like, oh, she's coming back. No, she's not. She's gone for good. Spoilers, man. If nobody's played Final Fantasy VII yet. It's Aerith. Yeah, I know. Damn it. Stop surprising me. Gonna run out of here. Yeah, I guess I'm not using the ice arrows anymore. Really? Well, it'd be kind of hard to program in too. I mean, like you'd have to have like. Especially if you, well, especially Final Fantasy VII, where everything's like pre-rendered, right? I mean, it's kind of hard to, like for the videos, I should say. It'd be hard to, technically hard to actually do that. You have amused me a lot. Yeah, probably before they decided to do the whole, you know, that FMV thing. Cool biz. This is all for play, kids. Farewell. Only we could have casted, you know, the exit spell, but no. Saved. Just in time. Sid. Where's Yang? He destroyed the super cannon. I see. Or Yang. Who's this girl? Rydia, Caller of Mist. Shucks, they are coming. Alright, who's drunk piloting that other airship? Nobody let him know that, you know, the easiest way to catch up is going in a straight line. Can't shake them off. Looks like they've modified the Red Wings. That is totally inefficient. Just going back and forth like that. He's catching up. How the hell is he catching up? He's doing like S turns. Going in a straight line. Give it your best, Enterprise. Yeah, pretty much, right? Tee-hee! Engine can't last much longer. Cecil, take control. I know how to drive. Sid, what are you doing? get out of the underground. I'll close the hole with this bomb. Not you too, Sid. Oh, Sid. I wanted to see your children. Rosa, Cecil. I guess I'll stay here for a while. Go to Baron and get my workers to help you. Sid, come on. You good, Rydia? Hurry to Baron. It must be so much easier if you just like threw the bomb overboard. Like, why does he have to go down with it? Is he gonna like manually plant it? Go Bez, I'll show you the great fireworks of Sid, the master engineer. You know, a fuse would have done the same job there, Sid. Exactly. A bastard! He did what I was planning to do. Why? It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. It's like he's already blown himself up, quote unquote, blown himself up. It's too dangerous. We'll head towards Baron. Or not. That is a cheap ending here. It's only 50 gold, so... Helps if we're going the right way, though. I'll help a little bit. Everybody always sleeps in the same bed. So you got like 6 beds here for a reason. I guess they're too cheap to animate like the other characters like splitting off and going to their own beds, so it's just assumed that everybody sleeps together. Which is a little bit of a menage a quatre there. Baron. Let's go to the wrong palace. Save. Front door first of all. Pretty sure we can't just walk into the front door, but you never know. Oh, I guess we can. That's right. King is back now. Forgot. Or well, not back, but we defeated the fake king. So where are we going here again? I'll go over as a soldier, not him. Nice statues over here. Heal. Damn it. Give him a carrot. So obviously, you know, we're gonna be curing these guys, considering it lets us use an item on them. Where were we going here again? I just kind of spaced out on the reason. I know we're coming to Baron, but don't remember why. I guess we can go see his wife. Or I keep thinking it's his wife. It's his daughter, isn't it? She's in town, isn't she? Let's go down. Probably still making airships. You gotta see those engineers. Where's those engineers hanging out? Probably in the castle somewhere. I remember now. It's like, yeah, that's right. Let's go see those engineers about something. It's coming back to me. The question is, where the hell's his engineers? Probably in that little thing on the side. Either this one or the one in the back. Where else use this jail anymore? So what the hell are you guarding? There's no prisoners here. Like really, is this really your job, just to guard this empty room? I mean, good job, but jeez. Must be a government position. I recognize you. Oh, you're alive. The only one who can be our king. Only we had airships. Those Bez took the Red Wings. Alright. Where the hell's his engineers? What's the price at now? And 51 games is a lot of games, but they're mostly crap. They're worth like $1 a game. It's like most like a good number of sports games or whatever. But oftentimes they'll have people resell or like reselling, right? They'll probably buy like a big bundle and then just selling, like parting them out and make more money that way. I've never sold anything on eBay. I don't know how the, you know, I don't know what the hell the selling process is like. How much cut eBay takes and everything. Ouch. I wonder what the guy put his limit to. Or somebody sniped you at the end, but I think doesn't it work now? Like if there's like a lot of bidding going on, like the time will keep getting pushed back or something like that. Great. Now we're a pig. Sorry, out of size. Good job. First, I couldn't spot the fake king. Medio existed. Maybe not on eBay. I don't know. I guess that's the whole point of the kind of your limit or whatever your maximum bid thing is. Alright, where the hell are the engineers? This other place maybe? Cecil, boss ordered us to attach. Okay. These are the engineers, apparently. Sucks of the Enterprise. No, it won't take long. Those didn't look like engineers. I guess from the back they look like they're wearing overalls, so... Well, I mean, that's just basically the default starting bid. If it was a buy it now price of 99 cents, then... But they can usually set a reserve anyways, so... If they set 99 cents doesn't mean that the reserve is going to be met. If you said 99 cents and you put a reserve of like 100, then if it's under that, then you know, eBay still gets like a cut or something like that, but you don't sell your items, so it's dangerous putting a reserve. Like if it goes under, then you're still out of some money to eBay, but of course you don't sell your items, so I can hook and carry the hovercraft. Hook or let go of the hovercraft. Press A over the hovercraft. Okay. Yay. That's a short and attach it. There usually isn't, unless... Well, so the buy price is different than reserve, right? Reserve is like a minimum price that the auction has to reach before the buyer will accept it. Sometimes the buyer can accept below the reserve. Let's say you put the reserve to $100, and then when the auction closes, the best bid was like $90. You're like, okay, well, I'll take it. You can also say like, no, I'm not going to take it, and then eBay's still getting some money out of it, but then the auction doesn't go through because the reserve wasn't met. The reserve is always like a hidden price, so you don't know what the reserve is until the auction's over. It's not something that's commonly used. Like usually people set like their lowest. We'll set the prices at the lowest that they're going to accept, and then of course it goes up from there. So it's not often the reserves are used because you have the potential of just like losing money if it doesn't meet the reserve. So. It's here, isn't it? Get to that. Grotto Adamant. My dad found a funny ore. You know what it is? He collects tails. I don't want to talk to you unless you have a tail for me. I don't have a tail. What kind of tail does this guy want? Your dad wants some tail, buddy. He wants a woman. Again, depends a lot on the games, right? I did that recently. I did some bidding on like some copies of some sealed copies actually of it was Final Fantasy VIII, Anthology, Gran Turismo 2, and then Final Fantasy 7. 7 wasn't sealed, but the other ones were all factory sealed. I bid pretty high, but I didn't win, luckily. So the high at the end I was like, man, this is just too high. I was gonna buy them used. Went up to like $80. For $80 I got like pretty much everything used. And then some. Alright, so we need some. So I gotta remember if I find some tails or something like that. Bring it over there. So we're bringing this. Should be obvious, I guess. We'll just look for some hovercraft only. Well, I mean, it's just to add to the collection, right? Well, I don't either. I mean, if it's around the same price, like I picked up, actually picked up Final Fantasy Origins, Chronicles, and Anthology all sealed for like 17 bucks a piece. So I mean, it was only like a couple bucks more than the opened the used versions. Like, well, might as well just pick up the damn sealed versions. Like, why would I not spend a couple extra bucks on that? So I figured might as well get it sealed. But yeah, if I was just, let's say there's like, you know, double, triple the price for the sealed version, like no way in hell. But when it's like a couple bucks, like $5 or less, like I'm going for the sealed version. Probably never get open, but at least, you know, price will keep going up on it, right? So. Alright, so where am I supposed to go with this hovercraft? Probably in that... Is that island? Middle of nowhere? Is it? No, it's not it. Yeah, that'd be worth a pretty good chunk of change there, holy crap. Still a copy of Earthbound? Damn. That'd be insane. Around here, eh? Tower of Babel? Yeah, it's gotta be right here. Go to this cave right there. I don't know how much that would go for a sealed copy of Earthbound, like $1,000 easily, depending on the quality of it. If it's like a, you know, like a uncirculated copy or something, that's probably worth like $2,000 plus. Vampire bots. Wahaha. Do we want to go down or this way? That's probably just treasure over here. I see treasure. Gimme, 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 gimme. Ah, paralyzed. Paralyzed is the best one. They don't snap out of it like sleep or charm. Yeah, and that's probably like an open one, right? So, sealed copy, if it's like a, you know, I think the best you can have, like, the really, really high-end stuff is usually, I think they have it, usually in a sealed acrylic box from, like, Video Game Authority, and, you know, they're rated, and I think the highest rating you can have is, like, 90, I think, which is uncirculated. So it's like basically absolute perfect condition, like this. You can't get better condition than that. That's got to be worth a hell of a lot of money. You got a copy like that of Earthbound. Easily 2,000. Sealed, like just a sealed copy is like you know, like a new, like a mint, probably like an 80 or 85. It's probably worth like 1,500. So there's really crazy collectors out there. I'm collecting RPGs, but I don't care as long as it's complete in box. And like right now, I'm just collecting like the newer generation stuff. So you're pretty much guaranteed to get it complete in box, because you're not gonna have a. Usually, people don't keep their CDs just out of the case. You know what I mean? Like if you don't have a complete in box version of like a PS2 or PS3 game, where the hell are you keeping your discs? Are you just sticking them in like a CD sleeve and then throwing out the cases? Like, what the hell? But obviously, the older generation stuff, any of the kart games, that's a fairly common thing. Oh, we're getting a ninja soon. We just picked up a shuriken. That's the thing. So it's like collecting anything, really. I mean, you're not collecting it to make money on it. You're collecting it to have the collection. You know what I mean? Like, sure, it's probably if you're getting the best quality stuff, it's probably going to grow in price. But it's pretty rare people are going to be collecting just to make coin on it. They're collecting because it's something that they just, they're at the point that they have all this extra money to spend, and it's like, hey, I didn't have this when I was a kid, and I want to just finish the collection. It's just a cool thing to have, Yeah, but then you lose all the art and the manuals. I mean, I guess you can keep the manuals, but like all the art that came with the cases and that, I mean, it's kind of a slap in the face, man. I mean, it's possible to find like loose discs, but typically it's not hard to find complete in box for any of the PlayStation Plus games, like any games from PlayStation era or newer. It's not hard to find complete in box, but finding a complete in box like NES or SNES kart game, that's a lot harder, because those boxes were thrown out ages ago. Because of course you never needed the box to put your game in. You just keep your kart separate, and then Mom would throw away the box. And okay, well, makes sense. As long as you keep the cases. Ah, thought you were a monster. Boo! $700 gold, jeez. Ah, fine. Well, that's the thing. As a kid, right? I mean, you wouldn't have thrown those away, but it's one of those things. Mom and Dad's like, oh, we don't need this anymore, and just throw it out. And of course, back then we wouldn't think of these things being collectible down the road. You know what I mean? Especially as a kid, you don't think, oh, this is going to be worth money later on. No, you're just playing these things to play them. You're not playing them to collect them. And of course, as you grow up, then that's why these kind of games are just so classic. Is because people enjoyed them as kids and they're coming back to play them as adults. So it's probably an upgrade over. What am I using right now? Wizard. Let's see, Black versus Wizard. Retro's definitely made a comeback in recent years. That's why Nintendo's releasing stuff like the SNES Mini and the SNES, the NES Mini, which I'm sure they'll come out with an SNES Mini, but once they can actually keep supply with the NES Mini. Armors. Cloth Wizard. Black. Is it black? Must be black. Yeah, it's 3 defense more. I'll buy it. Well, that's it, right? I mean, when they're new, they're not collectible. That's the thing. Collections usually happen later on when you know you're trying to catch them all, if you will. When it comes to cards and that, then those are obviously designed to be collectibles. Games were never designed to be collectibles. It just happened that they became collectibles. It's like stamp collections. Stamps, I mean, were originally just they're there to mail things. I mean, or coin collections. You know what I mean? Like they were never intended to be like collectible items, but of course people over the ages like, okay, well, we're gonna collect these things that are hundreds of years old and are very rare, and people made collections with them. Games were never designed to be a collectible item, just because of the rarity of the older stuff and kind of the fact that stuff like retros made a comeback and collector's market now. Okay, I've got a bunch of new stuff here. Well, boomerang can't use. Power. What does that do? Power staff. Power. Special effect is berserk. That's probably not a good thing to use. That's a special effect, so I'm assuming I'm always berserked when I'm using it. Well, that's it, right? I mean, but that's the thing. We're not into that kind of stuff, right? But somebody else who, you know, they might have had some coins that, you know, the grandparents gave them, and you know, started kind of the collector craze. It's one of those things like once you start, it's hard to stop. There's a lot of weird collections out there, but I'm sure a lot of those people, they would look at us and like, you know, we're collecting video games. They're like, "What the hell? This isn't a collection." You know what I mean? So everybody's kind of got a different mindset when it comes to what's considered a collection, right? Lord Babel is where Brooklyn has his headquarters. Prince wants to look around, but hasn't come back yet. We hid in here. Food is running short. Let's go have a feast. Where did those monsters come from? Can't believe that ninjas are defeated this easily. King and queen were taken when the prince was gone. Jeez, $500. It's insane. Rescue the king and queen. The prince is digging a hole into the Tower of Babel. Never seen him lately. Prince beat up those bad guys, right? Gotta protect my mom. She's pregnant. Oh, sweetie. This may be the end of the Ninja of Eblan. Honey, hold on. Our prince can do it. Namingway, hey, how's it going, buddy? Alright, so obviously that's gonna be the next character joining us is the prince. Well, I guess we're going to the Tower of Babel. Wasn't in there, but nowhere to save. Another tent. Prince went alone. The Xbox is definitely one of the cheapest consoles out there. Cheapest quote-unquote retro consoles. Just because it's, cursed, I guess. What does curse do in this game? I'm assuming it keeps you from... Probably like keeps you from getting healed, right? with Forza. If it's like a special edition, maybe worth it, but I wouldn't be spending that much for an Xbox, new or not. Okay, I'm assuming Curse stays after. No, it doesn't stay after battle. Let's see. Fire. Exactly. Well, at least when you're collecting only one genre and you're collecting exclusives, it's easy. I've got all the Xbox 360 RPGs now. I've got all but 2 of the Xbox RPGs. Those are just the exclusive release on the console, so that's easy. But yeah, when you're trying to collect every single game, or not including exclusives, then yeah, it takes up a lot of room. Psych! Yeah, I can steal magic now. I can go nuts with magic. Haha! Stop the prince. Treasure. Yeah, well, the thing with especially the GameCube, there are some pretty expensive games though, because of the kind of the rarity, I guess, of some of the games. But yeah, if you like the Xbox, definitely cheaper. They are, yeah. The GameCube RPGs are some of the most expensive out there. But in general, I think the Xbox, I mean, you can get the entire Xbox library for probably cheaper than any other console. Because there's not, I mean, there's probably some rare games, but nowhere near as many as, like, GameCube would have. Well, some Jaguar ones are pretty damn expensive. Again, rarity, right? It's all supply and demand, so... The Xbox was a popular enough console that, you know, there's a lot of copies released of the games, and it's one of those consoles that nobody really cares about anymore, so, you know, there's a good amount of supply and not a huge amount of demand, so the price goes down. Versus stuff like GameCube, which still has a large following because of stuff like, you know, Smash Brothers. It's harder and harder to find you know, stuff for them. It has like super expensive stuff like the component cables. They're like massively expensive because, you know, they're special chips in there and everything. Keeps the prices up. Right here. Yeah, I'd definitely have to agree on the Xbox being the cheapest of the like the bigger consoles by far. Especially, like I said, the library is nowhere near as big as PS2. So I picked up all the exclusive Xbox RPGs for practically nothing. Like the most expensive is probably one of the few I'm still missing, which is Arx Fatalis, which goes for about $30. That's about the most expensive RPG on the console. And RPGs tend to be some of the most expensive games on the consoles, because no one's gonna be clamoring to buy a sports game, Yeah, 3DO would be. So, any of those kind of like lesser known consoles. Any consoles from like a company other than the big four. Well, 3.5, since Sega isn't really a thing anymore, but at least it was back in the day. So Prince easily loses his temper. $365. Lose all my money here. Missed an area, didn't I? Found life. Save point, yay! Well, I thought it was going the wrong way, but it seemed to be going the right way since it's a save point, so let me go back, because there's an area that I kind of skipped in the previous areas, thinking that was the right way. Hate going the right way, damn it! The worst thing in games like this. You walk for a while and you're like, keep thinking it's the wrong way because there's a bunch of treasure chests, and then it's like, oh no, I'm going the right way. And there's an area missed. I missed like one chest that's got a cure or something stupid on it, but gotta go back. Gotta get them all. That'd be pretty cool. Be awesome, like just go somewhere you can just play all these old retro games and well, that's the thing, John. Some of these games, like I've played, I probably spent like 200 plus hours on some of them, and you know what? I haven't played them since, and it's been years since I played them. So, is it like I might kind of get a deja vu, but it'll be like, oh, no, not this again. Not really. There's not really any games that, even stuff like Star Ocean, which was probably one of my longest ones, was because when you're platinuming it, you're spending a lot more time grinding that you wouldn't be doing when you're just kind of, well, not really speedrunning it, but you're just trying to finish it. So it's kind of a different mindset when you're just trying to finish it versus trying to platinum it. Well, I can imagine, yeah. That's why arcades don't really exist anymore outside of Japan. It's a cool idea, but yeah, it's one of those that it's kind of... It'd be a fun thing, but it wouldn't be a feasible thing. It wouldn't be a moneymaker, that's for sure. It's one of those, like, if you had a, if you're a billionaire and you wanted something to spend your money on, it'd be an awesome thing to do. I did nothing. Does virus even have a poison effect? The thing about this game is you don't know if there's any sort of like constant damage effect, because you don't see damage effects or healing effects on monsters unless you do direct damage. So if something has poison, you don't even know if they're taking damage. So I don't even know if the virus has like a sort of poison effect at all. Assuming it does, but not great. This was a dead end. And all the way back for nothing. It's like, oh, I haven't gone to this area. Yeah. Ah, well. Oh yeah, definitely. Especially nowadays. Look at the trophy achievement mind frame that only seems to affect me. Well, this thing, like when I'm specifically going for a platinum, I mean, I'm gonna be using typically I'm gonna be using guides in that just to make the platinum faster, right? When you're playing the game casually, you're not in that same mindset. You're not trying to use like guides and everything. You're just playing the game, which is generally a lot more fun. Even though you played the game before, you're playing like kind of a streamlined as possible path versus just exploring and then finding things you didn't find before. And I should do the retro achievements though. If only you just platinum a game every time you finished it. And have like a million retro platinum points or whatever the hell they call them. Well, after you do like 200 something platinums, you're just kind of sick of doing that after a while. Just one of those like, I've had enough. I've made my point. Like right now, now if I'm playing any like PlayStation games and that, for example, like I'm just gonna be playing them. Like I'm not gonna be looking at the trophies and anything like that. I'm just gonna be playing them to play them. Just have fun with it, and they definitely got to a point where it's basically a chore more than like almost like work instead of fun. You know what I mean? Here we can't. I was waiting for this day. Have I met you before? I am Eblin's Prince, Edge. Eblin? What's that? Don't play the fool with me. $420. You dumbass. The guy just casted. He's like a flame dude, and you're casting flame on him. Like that's the stupidest thing you could do. Dumbass. You deserve to die. See ya, Edge. You're the smartest guy. Not the smartest, the sharpest tool in the shed. Blast you! Indeed, you are strong, but still no match for me. Challenge me after you become strong enough. Rip. He's alive! Wait! Just having a snooze. You okay? How could I lose? We're also after Rubicant for his crystal. Why don't you stay out of this? He's one of the fiends of the elements. Haven't you tasted enough of his power? Think I'm just a spoiled prince, huh? Royal family of Upland is trained as ninja. I can take care of this myself, okay? Stop it! No more, I've had enough. He does have very ladylike legs. Tella, Yang, and even Sid, we lost them all. All! Hey, come on. Rydia, sob, sob. Rubicant is the strongest of the four fiends, but we still have to recover the crystals. Can't keep this pretty girl crying. Why don't we work together on this? Always the ladies' man. Considering the fact that he's wounded, he sure bluffs. Well, Rosa. Cure 2. She speaks out the number 2. Need to cast Cure 3. It's only got 500 hit points now. Thanks, girl. You're cute too. Right, men, let's go. Give me a break. Ninja Edge joined. Huzzah. I'm pretty sure we're not anything better for him. Strength. Meh, let's use the strength for now. He's in the back row anyways. I should really be putting him in the front row, shouldn't I? No, let's keep him in the back row for now since he's pretty weak. Only level 25, so really raises a few levels. Sneak. What does sneak do? Like steal? It's ninja. Found charm. And we can run away. We lose money. We lose money for an egg that's not even attacking us and just not hatched. How does that make sense? I'm like, 309 gold's much there, but... Did you pick up? Sure, okay, it's, Bard, we already have Charm. We probably lost it a long time ago, and probably sold it, but... I don't know how the hell an egg had charm, but yeah, they did. Like, where the hell is that egg hiding a harp? That's what I'd like to know. Snake. Fight. Failed. Killed us again. Apparently. Very charming egg that stole our money when we ran away from it. Use arrows. Well, I mean, it depends if there's a if there's anything in the memory in the game code that you know, has some sort of increment or something like that when you visit a dancer. Of course, midget power. We're a bunch of hobbits. This is the original Lord of the Rings. Just, you know, scared of being sued, so they just call it Final Fantasy. Wait, is there a... Oh, there's a hidden area here. I thought I saw some black on the side here. Well, it depends on... I don't know how retro achievements work in terms of, like, do they have like a specific memory location that they're looking at, and then use that to determine like if the achievement's been set. Like, if you use a specific memory location, then maybe not. There's probably nowhere in the memory where it's actually stored that you visited the dancer, but if there's any sort of counter system or something like that where it can do the counting like separately from the actual game, if it has like its own counter, then yeah, you could, every time you visit one, you could just increment it by one. But then, yeah, I guess I don't know. I'm sure there's a way they could do it. I just don't know how the retro achievement system actually works. Drain sword. Could be handy for Cecil. Or Cecil. I keep changing his damn name. It's a pretty big drop actually in damage, but the fact that he can keep healing himself for free, kinda handy. Save. What happens when you drain a skeleton? Would that just kill you? Well, they don't get waking up when they get drained. That's what I thought. don't use drain on the skeleton. Kind of figured draining a skeleton would be a bad idea, and sure enough. Drain sword is pretty good. Well, I'm sure they can definitely check memory addresses and that, and see if like a certain memory location's incremented, which would indicate like a flag being set. But it depends if the game code stores like the visits to the dancers, for example. It's like if there's somewhere in the memory that says, okay, well this dancer has been visited, then of course it's easy to make to kind of use that in an achievement. But if it doesn't set that, you'd have to somehow have something that shows when you trigger the actual dance routine. So you talk to the dancer, and the dance starts, and then somehow increment like a counter somewhere. But then you want to make sure so that it doesn't. You can't just keep talking to the same dancer. So you know it's. And then you just have to ignore that afterwards, and then just make sure that talk to each dancer individually. So it depends on how complicated their system is. What did? The hill 3 here. But this thing is there a flag somewhere that's set whenever you visit a dancer? If there's no flag in the game, then where would it even look? The game probably doesn't have any reason to track if you visited dancer A, for example. It just, you know, when you visit the dancer, it does its thing, and that's basically it. I don't want to fight exploding things. Exploding things are nasty. Okay. Yep. Here we go. Ace is probably strong against these guys. Yeah, but it depends really, like, what triggering an event does. Like, sure, you're going to access a certain part of the memory when you're triggering that event, but if it's just kind of a read-only thing, then there's nothing really tracking that you've done it in terms of the actual game itself. Sure, it started doing it, but then it's just reading this memory. But I mean, I guess there'd probably be some sort of pointer system, so you can kind of see where the pointer is going, and if it goes to this location, you know, okay, it's reading this location, therefore it's doing this event. So you can kind of track that somehow, but. Blade Man. Kill him. They should be putting this ninja in the front row. Not doing much damage in the back row. It's gonna take more of a beating in front, but it's gotta be done. Cure 3. Gotta get an edge somehow. Too many monsters. Run away! Strike first, alright. Let's go think we're on the charm again. That's really just exited the fight, not the actual like dungeon, because okay, that'd be like a real pain in the ass. Get charmed, you have to reset the dungeon. Ah, I'm the right way, aren't I? Is there any other way? Treasure? I'm out of arrows. One magic, alright. That was totally worth the turn. Damn it, there was a chest. Son of a bitch! Good. Ow. Ow. Her. Cure yourself. Who else needs a cure? Queen. And let's cure his ass a bit. Nope. Hate those freaking balloons. Bombs are the nastiest enemies. They just explode and do so much damage. It's a mimic. Oh, great. It's gonna hurt. I'm gonna try to injure it. Totally worth it. Yes, they're strong against lightning. Alright, what were they holding here? Order axe, eh? Any special abilities out of this thing? Ogre. Ogre axe. It's only a 69% hit rate. It's effective against giants, like the ones we just fought. That's kind of a crappy attack rate, though. Meh. Stick with what we have. Too low a hit and attack rate. PC? What are you thinking? PC's not a console. Yeah, certain games are best on PC. Those kind of games especially. You know, mouse and keyboard, like multiple keys, works better for games where there's a lot of different abilities. Rip. Alright, just gotta run away from this ghost. Too much damage otherwise. No balloons. Yeah, that's true enough. That's the nice thing with consoles. Like, at least, you know, if you have a console that's gonna run, well, not necessarily, but I mean, typically it's gonna run decent on the console because it's designed for that console. Not like a PC where there's so many different versions of PCs out there that, you know, there's always gonna be one that's, if you don't have the right specs, then it'll run like crap. But if you're picking up for the PS3, you know it's been designed for the PS3 and it's going to generally be decent on the PS3. Many exceptions, obviously, but generally they're designed to work well on that console. Oh yeah, I mean, there's always exceptions to the rule, but I mean, in general, they're designed to work pretty well on the console. There's many ports that don't do the job, or games like Pokemon designed for one console that don't do a good job. But oops, I guess we gotta kill the sorcerer. Apparently, he calls some really nasty puppets. She's poisoning everybody there. Doesn't that basically run the exact same? It's not like PS Pro or something like that that just runs better. Probably have the exact same specs, just bigger screen and more other features. $2,000 gold. Rich! Never need to buy anything ever again. Nose is stuffy today. Don't know why. They're not coming down with something. That's what I need to get cold or something. Rip. Great. One person who can actually do something. Turns on us. Critical hit figures. The fish is still attacking us. Oh, that's nice. At least he can cast Drain on one of our guys. You gotta remember, they're designed to run the same games, so unless the game is designed to run on, like the console's designed to take the game and somehow make it run better, you know what I mean? Like, the game is designed for the original 3DS, and then you get a new console that comes in and is designed to run it better. Like, how do you do that, right? I mean, if it's designed for this console, and then you're trying to run it better, there's got to be something you have to do. You can't just suddenly throw more frames at it. I mean, the game has to be designed to be able to display those frames. It's expecting to be displayed at a certain frame rate, and then you're suddenly displaying it at a faster frame rate. The game's going to run faster. It's not going to be like you can just, you know, just put an extra frame in here. This game's not expecting that to happen, especially if it's an older game, so unless the game has code in it to actually take advantage of the features of the new console, of the higher-end version of the console. The PlayStation, it's like PlayStation Pro and the Xbox One, whatever the hell they call it there. New games coming out will have the ability to run better on those consoles because they have special code to make it run better, but the older games aren't going to suddenly run better. Yeah, stuff like that kind of makes sense if you make it so that but then it kind of really that fractures the entire kind of factors the entire library, right? I mean, you have some games that you need this new version of the console to work, so then, you know, anybody who has the original console, like, it's basically like middle finger to them. So, well, too bad you didn't upgrade to the new version. Well, screw you too. Generally, it's just not as simple as just putting a faster processor and expecting it to work better. Especially on consoles. On PCs, yeah, because I mean they're designed. PC games are designed for different PCs, so obviously, you know, they're gonna design to run with all kinds of different hardware and that. But console games are a totally different thing. It's like taking an old game designed for 286 and then popping it into a faster computer. That's why they had the turbo buttons on those old PCs. Which basically, it wasn't a turbo, it was more of a slowdown. Because your computer was running too fast, so you had to basically slow down the computer in order to be able to run this game at the correct frame rate. Same kind of idea. So if the console didn't exist when they designed these games initially, well, the games wouldn't take advantage of the console, and the console can't do anything better with that game because it doesn't have a way of changing the game code to make it run better. But you gotta remember the Xbox is running on PC architecture for the most part, so, but even then, like, it's like all the developer kits in that are designed to use this console, and then suddenly you're just putting a faster processor in it. Well, it could screw up some of the timing because you know, they're expecting this timing to happen. Suddenly it's going faster, so that can change like a game clock somehow, and then like obviously if it's it's correctly programmed, then that's one thing. But I mean, you know, since this is designed for a specific console that it doesn't have changing hardware generally, because consoles usually are set hardware, then it really they can cut corners somehow that would just screw up completely when you have like a faster processor. But obviously, if it's programmed correctly and you know the faster processor, it would have like a kind of a clock speed that's independent from what the processor does, and like on PC it's kind of expected on the PC, like it's a given thing, but on consoles it's not, because the hardware is set in stone generally. So that's always the problem whenever you have hardware that's set in stone. Developers can cut corners in order to protect from behind by an egg. How is that even possible? Like, seriously. Well, the egg is coming for us. Well, yeah, but you gotta remember the games are still designed for this specific piece of hardware, so it's like a PC game coming out that doesn't have any that has like a fixed setting. Like, you're not expecting, like, if you made a PC game that's designed for a specific specific hardware, you're not going to need to add settings like any sort of graphical settings or anything like that. So, because you're expecting it to run on the specific hardware, and suddenly pops in like a new super fast video card, and you know, the game screws up because it's trying to pump out these textures at this speed, or you know, it's just. So there's corners that are cut. I can almost guarantee there's corners that are cut because they're expecting the specific hardware, because that's, you know, that's the only hardware that exists for it, and it's unknown until you suddenly start throwing this stuff on the new hardware, whether it's gonna work correctly or not. Like I said, if the game is well programmed, sure, but generally, so they would have no reason to expect these 1.5 version consoles to come out. You know what I mean? When they were designed, let's say, the launch titles for PS4 and the Xbox One and the 3DS. Like, when you're making those old games, you didn't expect them to come out with a new version of the console. So you're not designing your game to be not backwards compatible, but like forwards compatible. So, like nowadays, it's probably expected. So yeah, they're going to be designing the games a little more forward compatible correctly, if you will. That's what I mean, though. That's why, like I said, developers cut corners in order to get the most, like the most bang for your buck in a console game. So suddenly, if you're just throwing a different hardware with, you know, like different clock speeds and that, something's gonna break, and that's exactly what's happening. Like you mentioned with PS4 Pro and some certain games not running slower than PS4 because, you know, it didn't expect it to be running on faster hardware. Of course, something's gonna go wrong. Yeah. Roger. Ah, you're paralyzed now. She's paralyzed. She can't feel her legs. I really do need a lot of arrows. Oops. Exactly. I'm sure there was probably problems with some of the earliest apps on the iPhone as well. Didn't expect a new phone to come out. Suddenly these apps don't work on it because it's too fast. It's the king! Kill him! Edge, Dad, Mom! Glad you're fine. So am I. Edge, come. Come with us. To where? To your death! To the dark world. Our parents are ugly, Edge. I'm sorry. Bring it all down to Hades. What if they have anything? Cure 1, alright, that was totally worth it. What's wrong with you? Enough talking. Kill them, kid. Fast. They became conscious. And now they're dead. Edge, listen. Cure ones. We're no longer human. We must not live long. We must not prosper. I'm sorry, dear. Pick your dad's pockets again. Failed. Before we lose our mind, we must go. Take your edge. No, please. Rip. Goodbye, Edge. What do they call him, Edge? Don't, Mom. Don't go. That's not his real name. It should be Edgy Poo. Grah! No! Wretched Lugae, how dare he? Rubicant, I'm never gonna forgive you, never. Lugae turned your parents into monsters on his own. I apologize for that. I'm not like the others, you see. I want to play fair. Shut up. How brave. But you'll never gain real strength as long as you're swayed by emotions. I'll show you the power. Of anger! Yeah, it's true, right? Yeah, when the iPhone 5, I think was the first one that had the larger screen. Rage drew out Edge's hidden power. Edge acquired Flood and Blitz. I see, but my cloak of flame cannot be penetrated even by cold. We'll see about that. Let's go save. There's no Final Fantasy VI. There's a Final Fantasy 3 though. Yeah. 6 is pretty good. I remember more about 6 than I do about 4. 4 was... I don't think I played 6 on the original SNES. I played that one on an emulator later on, so I remember more about it. This one, like, so long ago. I don't remember. I don't think I've ever gone this far, to be honest. I don't think I finished it. Like, the more I think about it, the less I remember these areas, so... I don't think I ever finished number 4. Plush edition? Oh, okay, sorry about the iPhones. But the iPhone 5 was bigger than the iPhone 4, wasn't it? Like the actual screen size? Pretty sure the iPhone 5 was... They made it like taller, if you will. And the iPhone 6, of course, had like the even bigger screen, but the iPhone 4, I think it was like a 4.5 inch, and iPhone 5 went to like I don't know. It was a different size screen. I remember that much. But I think generally it was just wasn't just like a resolution thing. It was like the actual aspect ratio was different. That's what would have screwed up like a lot of developers. A lot of apps, you know, if you suddenly change the aspect ratio, if you're just changing the size of the screen, like higher resolution or whatever, you can easily upscale. But when you're changing the aspect ratio, you can't just suddenly upscale it, because suddenly you get blank bars or you're getting a stretched out image. So it's a lot more complicated when you're suddenly changing the aspect ratio. Oh, I started at full strength. Oh, with all your might. Why, thanks. We just did that. Thanks, buddy. Look at them eggs. Ow. That hurt. Exactly. Alright, so apparently flood is bad. Probably not good at attacking when his leg is out. Seems to piss him off. Maybe it's the reverse. Maybe we need to hit him when he's like that. Otherwise he'll do like that massive damage to us. You know, it's the best aspect ratio? 1 by 1! Alright, so using magic seems to be a bad idea against them. One of the best equipment ever. Kane's OP, man. What can I say? He's got, I forget what he has in terms of his weapon right now. He's got, did I equip him with the axe? Oh, okay, no, he's just using the blizzard, blizzard thing. Ow. Poor Kane. Yep. That glare thing is nasty as hell. Rip again. Just does not want to stay alive, does he? It's just a damn life potion. Cure 3 on him before he dies again. Stay alive now. You're the only one who can do damage to this bastard. Ouch. There goes Edge. is really annoying. Of course, we didn't get Edge up in time, so we're just gonna miss out a bunch of experience. That's probably a trick where you're not supposed to do anything, or you're supposed to do something special when he's got his leg out or something. You have to cast something specific on him. So much experience lost by Edge. You almost made it. Well, now I see why Golbez had a hard time with you. Weak people can join forces. I admire you, warriors. Farewell. What a nice guy. He seems friendly. Except for the whole, you know, murdering Edge's parents and everything. Not that friendly. I avenged you. That's right. He's an old man after all. Chamberlain, we won't let your highness go alone. Where's Rubicant? You're too late, you bastard. We needed some bait. You guys are late. It's over. We did it. That becomes the prince. What? That becomes the prince. Okay, translation, transliteration there. That becomes the prince. All because you guys. Thank you, good sirs. Who's Golbez? The one gathering the crystals to reach the moon. He's the mastermind of Rubicant. Why the moon? For the power. For the power! And we have to stop him. Golbez, so he was behind all this? I'm gonna get him. Oh, but your highness, we must rebuild our castle. World is in danger, I gotta go do something. Besides, I don't like the guy. Because, you know, we need every man to help build the castle, so... Oh, but your highness, don't worry. Let's go back to Eblin. Very well, sirs. Please take care of our prince. Your highness, good fortune be with you. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Wow. Okie dokie. Smokey. Right, let's go smash Golbez to get back the crystals. Alright, let's go. Now let's go. Ugh. Can't speak tonight. Alright. A pitfall. Well, that was annoying. Ouch! It seems like we've fallen to the underground. Yeah, I'm sure it's just a translation issue. Edge's still dead, isn't he? How was he talking all this time if he's dead? I guess he's technically not dead, he's swooned. It's different. I really wish you could use the left and right triggers to switch between characters and you're using stuff like this. Didn't think of, you know, using the powers of the Super Nintendo. Or we do this left and right trigger. I think we'll just use the trigger to change who you can look at in the on the overworld. That's a great idea. Should we use it for the menus? Nah, it's too complicated. Yeah, pretty much. They like their awkward sentences. Surprised by a bunch of eggs. Yeah, he had the ice lance. I mean, I could have switched to the ice sword with Cecil, but you know. Jump damage is awesome. course, Cain decided to get his ass kicked, so kind of screwed that up. But it's Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy should be absolutely perfect. Switch away from the drain sword here. What the hell? Like seriously here. It's like chain charms people. Alright, Xenic, you have a great night. I'm probably gonna be heading out soon myself too. Getting a little tired. It's a long day, so. Damn right. Or shortly is always a. Depends on how long it takes me to get through these sections. Oops. There, okay. That's okay. We'll be happy to be used by us. Missed out on some treasure. Let's go back. Isn't this a trap or something? Don't worry, I like this airship. It's called the Falcon. How do you like that? Hurry, Edge. Okay. Now go, Falcon. Should be the Enterprise 1701C. Another couple dungeons. Well, I guess we missed out on whatever was in the opposite direction there. Ah, well. Apparently we can't fly over lava, because, you know, it's super strong lava. Makes perfect sense. Big hole. It's the asshole of the world. And that does nothing. There's nothing at all. God, the controls are finicky. We've been worried. How did it go? I'm afraid. I see. Lopez is trying to force open the sealed cave. It's just a matter of time before he succeeds. So I want you to go get Crystal before him. Luca. Yeah, no, I think I'm calling it very sharply there. I'm feeling the burn. What is it, Father? Give me your necklace. This one is the very key to open the sealed cave. No one can enter the cave without it. Just defend the last crystal at all costs. We'll do our best. Time to stay at the inn. A really super expensive dwarfin. Yeah, definitely. I think I can call in here since I save. One more dungeon. Yeah, dungeons aren't exactly short in this game, unfortunately. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna be calling here for tonight. So tomorrow I should be able to play some more. So we'll keep going in this game tomorrow. But in the meantime, definitely gonna call it here for night because yeah, I'm a little tired. It's been a really early morning, so. So yeah, I'm gonna pause the timer here. So thanks everybody for watching, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for the continuation of this game. I'm sure we're not nowhere near the end. And I don't remember how far I got in this game, but I'm pretty sure I never got this far. So, but it seems pretty linear for the most part. But yeah, we're gonna continue tomorrow. So everybody have a great night, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Take care.